I'm Dimitri.
I'm Rachel. I'm Beth.
I'm Matthew.
I'm Justin. I'm Jack. I'm Brendan. I'm Ian. Welcome to Lakes.
Alright, this is the student services office. In here you can find all of the forms for cum laude if you're going for that, and if you have any questions about Lakes or about the school, you can come here and ask them.
And then through these doors over here is the main office and the attendance office. If you're coming in late from school, you would scan your ID here, there would be a scanner, and then you would get a ticket, and then that would be your pass to bring to class. If you're leaving early, there would be a red card on the board that you can pick up the passing period before you leave, and then you bring it to the attendance desk, and then she'll give you a pass to leave the building.
Down here we have the assistant principal's office.
And then over here, if you need a replacement ID, you'll take one here. It's $5 for a new one.
Over here we have the principal's office.
And then right now there's some conference rooms, and then after that, that's where you're gonna find all your counselors.
Down here we have the nurse's office, where you can go if you need anything during the day.
And then looping back towards the front of the school, there's restrooms, and then here's the dean's office. If you need anything to sign or if you have any problems, please go there.
So this is the auditorium. This is where our theater and plays are held.
Because what's right, right. Give me my glasses.
Where are you gonna say that?
Here's the fine arts hallway, and this is where the band and choir practices are.
This is the theater room where classes like beginning theater are held.
Alright, this is the trainer. This is where you can go if you ever have an injury from a sport or like gym class. This is the cardio room. You can go here during gym class or you can go here after school.
So this is the main gym where some gym classes will go, and also basketball and volleyball games are held here after school. Also another gym at the end of the hallway, which is the small gym where freshman games are practiced.
This is the lunchroom. There's 2 different lunch lines, and you can go in through each way. There's 2 lines. On the left is usually sandwiches. I think there's only sandwiches in that one, but on the right there's like pizza, all sorts of good stuff that you can get for hot lunch. So when you're in here, just remember that you cannot have your backpack on. That is a new rule. And when you have your lunch, you go up to the cashier and you can either put in your student ID in a little number pad, or she can scan your student ID for you and you can pay with your school balance.
Right here, we have the weight room where sports like football, basketball, even PE classes like physical best and other PE classes, they come here to train, lift weights, and get stronger. On the right here, we have the women's locker room. And then here, lockers, water fountains, and we have our glorious field house here with multiple courts. We have the field house with a 200-meter around track, multiple various basketball courts, batting cages up top, and this is where PE classes, all of PE classes will meet and gather, and they will take attendance here until they break off into their divided groups. Here is an entrance. The PE classes will often use this entrance for the boys' locker room, water fountains, and then sports team will use this entrance to get in the locker room. Sports like baseball, basketball, every boys' sport you can think of, they will use that locker room. This is the woodshop area where teacher Mr. Cardarello will teach classes, and this is where they learn.
Yep.
These are the vending machines. As you can see, some may not be in stock right now, but during passing periods, definitely not during classes, but during passing periods, kids will often come get a quick snack if you have money, and just a little refuel for the day.
So this is the Commons. This is where you can spend some of your study halls. It is very nice in here. You can lay on the stairs, you can lay on these chairs right here. There's a bunch of seating over there, and then you can play ping pong too against your friends.
Okay, so down here is the foods and art hallway. I actually took intro to foods, and I thought it was pretty fun. Yeah. Here are art classrooms. This one's 2D, and this one is 3D. I also took 3D art. It was very good.
Down this hallway, we have the Spanish and German classrooms.
This is the lower aisle seat where you can go for study hall if you check in at the desk over there with your student ID, or you can check out a book also with your student ID.
And then down here, we have our social studies hallway, where you're going to have all of your social studies classrooms, and then you can also have a study hall down here too.
And the south green hallway is the physics hallway.
Right here we have the tech office, which will be the College and Career Resource Center. We also have printers up here and downstairs where you can use your student ID to print, copy, and scan pretty much anything.
Alright, and this is the health classroom here. And then driver's ed and chemistry and biology will be in that green hallway.
This is the English hallway.
And then this orange hallway is the math hallway.
And down here we also have a math learning center where there are math teachers there during certain periods to help you with any math homework. Make sure to study hard, and if you have any problems in any classes, feel free to reach out to your teachers via email or come to peer tutoring before school on Mondays.
If you're struggling in math or English, make sure to take advantage of the Math Learning Center or Writing Lab.
I would say to get involved in clubs and activities that are planned by the clubs because they're really fun.
Be courteous to other people in the hallways and walk on the right side.
Support our sports teams, go to the games, especially home games, and make sure you participate in the themes.
Make sure to always stay on top of your schoolwork, because once you get behind, that hole only gets deeper.
Be sure to be in touch with your counselors throughout the school year.
Make sure to take fun classes. Not all classes have to be serious like AP or honors. You can take fun classes like foods.
Join sports even if you haven't played them before, because you could try something that you may like.
We hope you enjoyed our tour, and we hope you have a great year. Go Eagles!